Hey everyone, this is Robb from Intended Consequences. That's happening. Hit the graphic.
Hold on. Are you going out on this one?
All right. Oh, it's in sport mode already. That's awesome. I won't tell if you won't. All right, so here we go. Panamerica. What's going on here? In a parking lot. And we're going to test out low speed first. Yikes. So far, so good. Ergonomics. So the first thing you notice is the pegs are back, right? Like, if you're used to mid controls or forward controls, then the positions of these are going to be a little bit different. It's not uncomfortable, it's just different. Second thing you notice is the sound. This is a sound unlike any other Harley-Davidson. I mean, it's got stock pipes, which is fine, but even other Harley soft pipes have a thump, 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 whereas this is more of a whine. It's fine though. Yeah, definitely in sport mode is where it's at. The seat height's pretty darn high. Cuts out pretty nice. I'm gonna put the helmet down. Holy crap. Oh, it definitely has power. Definitely has power. Alright, so ergonomics, right? It's very interesting. Now this bike is really neat. So I'm 6'3", and I'm sitting upright. Like it's not a problem at all. I am comfy. I think once you got used to the foot peg positions, you'd be good. These consoles are very unique. A lot of stuff going on here, but it's once you kind of look at it, most of this you could figure out just by staring at it. It's just kind of the placement of everything that's different. Oh yeah, the power is here. Anyone who's worried about panamerica, oh, I'm in 5th. I'm not going to do 5th. Anyway, the console's nice and easy to read. No issues with that. The weight is light, man. I could definitely see myself on this bike. And really, that's about as much as you could say about it on this kind of test ride. Like, hey, the engine's there. The power is there, right? Like there's no question. It's very happy. Dropping it into 6th. You got a tachometer, you got speedometer. I mean, we're at 70 and it's just humming along. Like no question. No question at all. The mirrors are big. I don't see on my shoulder. And that's nice. And I'm 6'3". And like 240, and this bike is just humming along without any problem. That is awesome. I didn't take off the tires. I don't know if I got knobbies or the street tires, but whatever it is, it's smooth, it's nice, it's easy. I've been so excited about this bike just to test it out and see, and I gotta tell you, I am impressed. This bike is good. So let's see, what else is there really to talk about? I mean, this short of a ride, it's hard to say much of anything other than it's comfortable. The suspension is nice. The power again is there. The torque is there. Very nimble. It doesn't sound like a Harley though. It definitely has a very restrained note. And I don't know if that's just because of the stock regulation things or what, but not the loudest pipe save lives type motorcycle, but maybe it's not meant for that. But this engine, you know, if there was any question about the 1250, I'm confident in it. I can't wait to see it in other platforms. This bike is very responsive. And with the different riding modes and stuff, I'm super impressed. I wish we could take it off-road. I don't really have the skills to go off-road on it at the moment, so maybe I should be glad we're not. But either way, very nice. Oh, one thing to point out, they went all left side for the blinker, so the left and right indicator is on the left side. Right and left indicator on the left side here. That's different. Now, if you are a metric bike kind of person, I don't know where this guy's turning or not. So if you've ridden metric bikes or other types of bikes, you'll know that that's part of the course. But this is the first Harley with that, and that's cool. I don't mind it. Came up on the shadow. It had that same cluster there, so makes a lot of sense. I would go through this TFT display right here, but I'm going to focus on the road. I'm not from this area, although I know what road I'm on. Dang. Gorgeous. And we're just humming right along. So I think what I would do if I had this bike is I would get the raised seat height. Not because I necessarily am tall enough to handle it, but the angle between my thighs and the pegs is pretty pronounced. Looks like we're doing a U-ey. Brakes, very smooth. The suspension is flashing yellow at me. I can flat-foot it here. I can't tell if it's because the suspension went down or what, but very nice. Yeah, that's a lot of power. Even in the balance mode, it just picks up and goes. Yep, definitely worst video I've ever made. I'm just so stoked to be on this motorcycle. Like, it's so balanced, it's so smooth, the suspension is so nice, the power is so nice. Yeah, it's got this windshield and it's not bad. I'm tall, it's gonna hit me in the head anyway, so I don't put too much stock in windshields, especially something this small, but it's gonna be effective. You know, whatever keeps a little bit off your chest can be of a benefit. So anything I don't like, hard to say. Definitely haven't ridden it enough to really say there's any sort of deal breakers or something I don't like. Certainly the peg position is something you're gonna have to get used to. No question about that. Especially if you're in a cruiser market where you're used to mid or forward controls. These are kind of further back than I anticipated. That's all right. That's for balance. So if you're off-road and you got to stand up or whatever. I like this bike though. I'm digging it. I'm digging all the people looking at it like it's mine. Like I'm not on a demo ride. They're like, man, look at that guy. Where did he get a Panamerica? When did that come out? You know? It looks sharp. It's ugly. It's a hideous bike, but it's so cool. foot position, and that's not even a knock. I think that's just something you got to get used to. I think if you're not used to a lot of power on tap, so if you're a Harley rider, an experienced Harley rider, you know, you don't, your power comes in the higher in the RPM bands. You get the low down torque, but then it tapers off pretty quick. Well, this bad boy, I feel like I could power wheelie this in third. I really do. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much at all. Brakes are nice. Linking brakes. Anyway, I would definitely need some you know, parking lot time with this bike for sure. But it's fun. I can already tell, like, this is just a fun bike. Maybe it just goes to show how much I'm not used to having power on a motorcycle. Like, I thought the Sporty was pretty good, especially with my retune, but nope. But as far as comfort and performance and suspension and all that stuff, man, this bike is pretty awesome. Could I see myself owning one? Yes, I could. So, and that'll be that. I'm gonna wrap this thing up here. Bear claw feet, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, the heat is coming up. Oh yeah. Liquid cooled changes nothing. That is a bad bike.